Okay, so while I was busy sifting through Alia's shit, I come across this man, and I do not even know where to start with him. I'm just gonna have to let y'all watch it.
Like the fact that Democrats cheated in some areas during the last election, I'm with you on all those things. And I want the president to receive any vindication he truly deserves. And I don't like it that they're taking him off the ballot. In Colorado, I think that's awful. Or is it Maine is the new one? They took him off the ballot there. I don't like that. I don't think he should be taken off the ballot. So why did I bring up Donald Trump? Well, when you have an incrementalist bill that ultimately doesn't end all the abortion, I try really hard to never condemn people unfairly on this issue. But there are times when it becomes too obvious to ignore. What does Cary Gordon want? What does the Bible demand? What does God's law say? We should stop murdering babies, period. I am calling upon Christians who fear Almighty God to stop making excuses for his willful public and private sins and hold the former president accountable for what comes out of his mouth, for once. If you're struggling to find an alternative candidate, I'm here to help you. Former President Trump claims that the heartbeat bill in Florida went too far. I am saying it didn't go far enough. So which of these men, on the one hand, President Trump, on the other, Governor DeSantis? The question I had to get answered. And so to answer that question, that was my primary motive when I invited the governor and his wife, Casey, to come to my home for dinner. I said, take a break from the campaign trail, come over to my house, I'll grill you a steak. And as a pastor in Sioux City, Iowa, I'm somewhat of a public figure, whether I want to be or not. But I'm going to focus on the most important existential crisis of our time, the ongoing American Holocaust. So let's just stick with this issue. I wasn't committing a sin by doing that. In my heart of hearts, I believed it was the only way to win. I believed it was the only way to end the Holocaust. So if I was a governor, would I sign a heartbeat bill? No. I would not undermine my own premise. I would tell them, you bring me a bill that stops killing babies. Life begins at conception. Bring me a bill that acknowledges that reality, and I will sign it, and will stop abortion. You can only rape a woman if you have a clean facility, if you have a proper rape license, and only on Saturdays between 2 and 5. This is exactly what you're all doing when you talk about regulating the murder of unborn children, right? And we're just so used to it. I think it's affected our brains. I don't think our brains work right anymore. So my brain didn't used to work right. God helped me. I saw the light. I repented. I've become a personhood abolitionist. He wants so badly to end abortion. He's the real deal. He's not like a Donald Trump. He's not just here to troll to get votes. That's my conclusion. COVID era, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, that was the most miserably, poorly handled crisis in the history of the United States. It was an absolute tragedy. They just systematically threw out every amendment to the United States Constitution, and the government acted like lawless thugs. A lot of these governors in America went full-on Chinese commie, trampling all over the oath that they swore.
Y'all, what in the mighty gemstones am I looking at here? Churches are not allowed to tell people who to vote for, Pastor Cary Gordon. I'm pretty sure there's a law about that. Oh, this is lovely. We're making fun of homeless people. And we're encouraging the children to make fun of homeless people. Okay. Commander Waterford is trying to be the next Trump. Why are you having governors over to your house? Why are you telling people who to vote for? This man is hella sketch. Hella sketch. I don't know how he has not managed to make national headlines yet.